Hello YouTube, welcome to another episode of Bonafide. We are fully into summer. It is getting towards the end of June. I am not gonna lie, I am starting to panic big time about my schedule because I'm supposed to be moving into my house in July. So that's only a few short weeks away. I'm Karin Bohn, the founder and creative director at House of Bohn. I've been in the design industry for over 10 years. I decided to do an entire series around my own personal home renovation. Welcome to my home. If you guys can hear that sound in the background, that's because painting is getting going already, which is great. I got to get the paint done this week before they come and do the final coat because I got to get my floors in, I got to get millwork in, I got to get countertops in. There's still a ton to do before this place wraps up. So I really need all the trades to move and get this done because I got to move into my place. So come with me. How's it going?
Having fun.
You've got the Darth Vader mask on. Are you guys spraying upstairs already?
Yes.
Oh, you are. You guys have
so
been
much.
amazing.
Thank you so
like
much.
Fresh Paint is, they've done an amazing job. If you guys,
Pleasure.
if you guys are looking for painters, I would highly recommend Fresh Paint because the quality has been so good and the customer service.
Awesome.
Do you guys have to take the doors off in order to paint them?
Since you're gonna change the hinges,
Yes.
we prefer we do it as it is. It's easier for us.
Okay, cool. Well, I want to check up what's going on upstairs. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
We got this one.
Whew. Are we gonna get high in here?
A little bit.
I'm okay with a little bit.
This is the first class.
Too much and I'm gonna want to party. So you guys, I don't know if you're able to see this because it's so cloudy in here right now from the painting. And it might be hard for you guys who are watching this to see because you're looking at white on white on white. But from what I can see, you can already tell that there's a beautiful sheen on the doors. Oh, it looks really good. So Reza, if I change my mind on the color of some of the doors.
That's fine.
Okay. Wow,
No
that was
problem.
easy. That was easy. You're used to people changing their minds all the time. Okay, good.
I got this.
So I guess a tip for the audience too, the reason why you guys want to paint now before the floor goes down is because you don't need to worry about cleaning it up and then the carpet comes in later and the hardwood comes in later and then there's no overspray.
There's no overspray.
I'm just going to check up on here for a second. I had this changed. I didn't like how the tile went all the way up to the ceiling. I didn't think that it was finished nicely. So I decided to finish with just one full tile, which I think is a lot cleaner. But they pulled the tile off the wall. So you can see there's a little bit of damage on the wall.
Yeah.
So the top, I just wanted to have painted. So is that something then that you can just finish that with a brush?
I will do that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Whew, my gosh, it's hot. There's a new cabinet in my bathroom too. This looks good. You can see the acrobats. That's crazy gold. That is crazy gold. It's awesome. It's really good. I'm gonna wrap up my site visit here. I'm not gonna lie, I am definitely feeling incredibly nervous about my timeline. This is just the reality of construction and I am expecting to move in about 3 weeks. I just don't know if it's possible to do everything in that amount of time. From here on out, I definitely do not recommend overlapping trades, meaning having multiple trades in the house at one time. Obviously with paint, you can't do that because they're spraying, they need the space. But once the paint is dry and we've got other trades coming in, we might need to start overlapping everybody just to get this place done. Chris and I are going on a family vacation at the end of July, and there is no way that I want to postpone our move, because if we do that, that means we're renting again downtown for another month, and to be honest, we just can't afford to do that. It gets more and more exciting every time I'm back because there is so much progress. So the leveling compound has been drying over the weekend, and I was hoping, really hoping, that we were going to get started with flooring today, actually laying all the floors. But as it turns out, there was a little bit more leveling to do. I can't actually walk on this yet because they had just poured this morning. So we're waiting for this to dry. The flooring is going to start tomorrow, which is so exciting. But I am here today anyways because I wanted to check on millwork. I wanted to check on some finishing carpentry, and countertops are going to start to be measured. We're measuring for stone today, which means you guys are going to get to see a lot of finishing start to happen. This is very exciting. So the stringer has been adjusted. Essentially, what you want to do is get the stair stringer in before the flooring goes down on the stairs. I've made that mistake before.
Put it in after?
Well, I didn't physically put it in, but our trades did, where they put the stringer in after, and then they have to cut it out perfectly around the stairs and around all the treads. So much more difficult to do it after than it is to do it right now.
Exactly.
Here, there's a couple areas where it's not cut perfectly, but that's totally fine because the flooring is going to hide all those imperfections. Kind of the same way that the casings hide the imperfections between the door frames and the drywall. And then when you're enclosed in a space, I thought that you actually didn't even need a railing because the drywall almost acts like a railing.
No, you'll still need a grab.
You will, hey?
Yeah.
I like the idea of the continuity of the railing continuing up and over, so it just stays on this side. I can't decide if it's what's more weird, if having spindles down below is more weird, or if we've got spindles on this side and no spindles down below. This is a tough design dilemma. I don't know what to do with this one. I'll have to take this back to the office. It's my mill worker, Tomas. Hi, Jacob. What do you think is easier? Because you have to do the countertop. I think it would look better if the post was sitting in and you see the panel here and here and a tiny little backsplash. But then the countertop has to go around.
So we make one joint here, another joint here.
Yeah, maybe that's the best place to put the joint though.
So this bit we install, we just slide in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay,
Okay, that's it.
decided.
But to this
Your cabinets are not flush with this.
is very, very square.
What we are trying to problem solve right now is making sure that the post looks really integrated with the millwork because it's structural and it's here, so we have to work around it. But that it does that in such a way where the countertop can also wrap around the post, giving enough clearance to walk by, as well as being able to install the countertop in a way that looks nice and finished. So that's the big challenge.
You know what I was thinking? Let's move this one even further a little bit.
You don't have a big dining area already. It's small.
Only two of it. Well, there's something.
We have two
there's
friends.
there's something
We
else
do have
coming.
two friends. You and you.
But
So the
if we-
flooring
if we
can't-
move- If we move that way, so I don't have to move the keys.
Mm-hmm.
They can come if I need to move it that way, then they cannot go to the floor.
No matter what, you need to move the cabinet, which now needs to be done before the flooring guys can come and install the flooring, which is why we're going to have to push the flooring guys off for a few days.
I can send Cameron tomorrow.
Okay. I would rather it's done right? So I'll tell them to start Thursday. Okay, I want to show him the bathtub. So Dan can build the wood
I
Right?
can make a template.
I'll build this up to this height here. Is that correct?
Yeah, so this piece, what you can build up.
Yeah.
And then I want to do the marble on top.
I guess you're gonna glue it onto here too?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Just like undermount sink.
Yeah, exactly. Just like an undermount sink with a tiny little bit of a lip.
Yeah. If the slab is exactly 60 inch,
Okay,
it will be not
60,
enough.
because this is being built up. So it's gonna be 18 and a half plus 2. So 20 and a half.
It'll be 5A.
And then
All
if
these
we've
little
got
details.
20, it's
We need to consider the material as a full picture.
If we don't have enough material,
Uh-huh.
then we do this bathroom
Uh-huh.
and the bathroom downstairs with something else.
Okay. So you make sure kitchen and master first priority.
1 second.
what I was gonna do is just take a piece of plywood.
Tomas, I have a question about the vanity here.
I won't be able
We
to
just
see
want to
that.
see how many people can fit in the bathtub. Do you mind getting in?
See,
Me?
put the hole inside.
I can put a hole. Yeah, I'll put this guy together.
No, I'm kidding.
I'll work it out.
This is the stone. Here another piece. So we would suggest you leave at least 1/4 overhand.
Okay, as minimal as possible.
A quarter I can think it's not that much big, but we can make a quarter.
A quarter. This here, this is going to be wood, right? This is
Yeah.
going to get a wood panel.
The stone is 1.25 or 3/4?
2 cm,
3/4.
3/4.
Actually, the stone doesn't need to actually go in here.
No.
No stone here. The stone end up right over here.
Yes.
When you're putting this piece, that piece, the top piece, you just go right to that gable.
So I'm going to wrap up my site visit here. I'm so happy that I have my mill worker here today, that Dan was here today, and that the countertop guy was here today, because everybody needs to coordinate and talk to each other and figure out all these details. It seems like and this is how it goes with the renovation, that things are a little bit off by a few inches, and when that happens, there's so many things to figure out, which is what we are doing today. So it looks like, as a result of what we talked about, the flooring is not going to start tomorrow, which is hugely disappointing and incredibly frustrating, because my timeline is slowly, actually very rapidly dwindling. And the next time I see you, we are definitely going to be installing floors. So I'll see you guys soon. Hi everybody, so I am back at my place. Yesterday was super tense, trying to coordinate multiple people, multiple things, figure out design details. I felt like a little more ambushed with things that were coming up than I had expected coming to site. But after jumping on the phone, making a few phone calls, making things happen, we got the flooring guys to come today, the day after, which is the day that they were supposed to be here. So I ducked out of the office super quick. I'm going to check up on flooring. Let's go. Wow, I'm so excited. Were the millwork guys here?
Nobody was here because I talked to a contractor
Yeah,
and he arranged that nobody would work here today.
because I think they were supposed to move this.
To move these cabinets?
I was just talking to them yesterday about moving those cabinets. This stresses me out. We'll figure out how we resolve that one. But the floor looks good. It's like bright, white, clean. I want to just take my shoes off and see how this feels on my feet. Wow. Looks really good. It looks really good. The floors are going down. So what are you guys thinking? You're here for the day?
Yeah.
And you're back on Friday to do the stairs. Awesome. In and out. I like it. And you guys are gluing the floor down, so there's no underlay. Why is that? Is that normal?
It depends on the strata rules. If
Okay.
the building needs it to be soundproof.
Well-
But if they don't have strata rules on that, you're good to glue it down to the subfloor.
Okay, awesome. And no hiccups or anything like that?
No.
No? Sweet. So I'm very excited to be back. Apparently it's taking shape. This is what I hear. I can't wait to see it. Let's do it.
Okay. let's talk about this.
You want to talk about the millwork? Wow, okay, jumping right in. Tomas, I like this. This looks good for all my cutting boards.
Yeah.
We've got full height cabinets going in over here, which is amazing. There's going to be tons of storage. This whole unit is just going to look like it's part of the kitchen. So I love what's happening here. We have a whole bunch of construction going on upstairs and I don't want them to stop. So you're getting the audio from what's going on upstairs. And the legs on the vanity looks awesome. This looks good. I don't know if we told you guys, we had a major issue with the way that this was originally planned because the vanity was designed a little too big and I was worried about the clearance getting into the powder room. But now that the vanity box is in, this is great. Okay, been here for 40 minutes and all the coordination already, and now we are finally going to look at the stairs. So the stairs are looking really good. What I wanted to do are wood treads to match the flooring so that there's a nice consistent look, just to make it more elegant and the staircase look a little bit more refined. I really love doing white risers. So in order to do that, you need to have two different materials. You need to have the wood that goes on the stairs, and then you need to have a piece of MDF that goes right on the riser. The MDF piece gets painted out white, and then that really is a nice contrast and really showcases the beautiful wood tread. So I'm just standing up in my guest bath right now, looking at the vanity. The boxes have been fully installed in the guest bathroom, and upon inspection, this looks really good. I decided to buy 8-inch gold legs for the base of the vanity. They're gonna look incredible with the hardware. I'm so happy that I decided to do this because having separate legs attached to the vanity elevates the vanity and just makes it feel a little bit more like a furniture piece rather than a typical bathroom vanity that sits right on the floor. So I'm really happy that I did this in the guest bathroom and the powder room. I just want to see if there's anything. There's some boxes that went in. That's for the medicine cabinets. I am really excited about this feature because this is going to give us so much more storage and it's going to keep this so much more clean. And what I also love about this is how tall they are. So let's be honest, I'm not going to be able to reach the top without the footstool, but you know what's going to go up there is all of our extra vitamins and Advil and all the stuff that you don't need to access very often. So that's all going to be nicely and neatly organized at the top. So this was a really good move. Okay, you guys, that is it for today's episode. Holy smokes, talk about changes, hashtag hair changes. Just kidding. I'm wrapping up the episode here. There's been a ton of changes since my first site visit at the beginning of this episode. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know how you think progress is going. Let me know what you think of the duck hair. Do you like it? If you like this episode, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. There's lots happening on the channel. Oh, and my first IGTV episode goes out today. So if you aren't following on Instagram, hop on over to Instagram so you can check that out. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Can't wait to see you in the next episode. Bye for now. You did your hair for today's episode.
No,
No,
I didn't.
you didn't.
But I packed a little bit yesterday.
You did? Okay.
Yesterday.
Oh, you drank. Worked on the biceps. We're in the rainforest. Almost done. Got a major sweat stash going. Yay. Good job, guys. Good job, hun.